Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Nur Christina. I will continue explain about Christian joint venture, which is FSE September 2020. There are 5 steps to prepare joint venture, which is first step, we have to prepare journal entry for each partner. Second step, we have to post it to ledger joint venture for each partner's book. Second is we have to prepare memorandum of joint venture, which is we put it every joint venture punya journal entry to memorandum. Then we prepare journal entry for the profit distribution. Last but not least, we send the profit to each ledger. So we start with this question. Just and one and half is. There are 3 partners of joint venture. So we have to prepare 3 books. We move it to one by one step. Okay, first step, prepare journal entry for each partner. We prepare journal entry for just book first, then continue with other partner. From this question, we can see that just purchase book for 12,000. So purchases is expenses, which is we have to change it to joint venture journal entry. So purchases is debit. We have to debit joint venture with 1.5 is and credit cash book 12,000. Next is just purchase book costing 10,000, which is debit joint venture with 1.5 is purchase book and credit cash book 10,000. Next is Hafiz pay 1,000 just sold book to Ali on credit for 6,500. Which is this is sales income. Sales is debit credit, right? So we must change that income to joint venture with 1.5 is. We debit Ali and credit joint venture with 1.5 is 6,500. Sharing profit, we let. Then we move it to one's book. One paid the fridge of 180, which is purchase, right? We must do debit joint venture with just and half is and credit cash book 180. One made cash sales of 26,000, which is debit cash and credit sales, right? But sales, we must to change it to joint venture, which is debit cash book and credit joint venture with just and half is in bracket sales 26,000. One pay RM 500 salary to assistant, which is debit joint venture with just and half is in bracket salary and credit cash book 500. One received 8,000 for sale made during an investment seminar, which is we debit cash book and credit joint venture with just and half is sales 8,000. Last but not least, one received cash from customer RM 5,800. We must do debit cash book and credit joint venture with Jeff and Hafiz. In brackets, sales 5,800. Last book is Hafiz's book. Hafiz paid the storage expenses, which is RM 400. We must debit it. Joint venture with Just and One, in bracket storage, credit cash book 400. Hafiz took books which cost RM 400 for his own keeping, which is we debit cash book and credit joint venture with Just and One, in bracket sales 400. Then Hafiz pay 1,000 for carriage inwards, which is expenses, right? Carriage inward. Debit joint venture with Just and One and credit cash book 1,000. Okay, that's all. Then we proceed to ledger. To joint venture with One and Hafiz, we made ledger for joint venture with One and Hafiz, which is we have to put cash book 12,000 in debit, cash book 10,000 in debit, and credit Ali 6,500 in credit. So once book we put cash book fridge 180, cash book sales in credit, we put it 26,000, cash book salary in debit 500, cash book for booth rental in debit to 200, cash book sales 8,000, cash book for booth rental 200, and cash book sales 5,800. Last ledger is ledger joint venture with Just and One, which is we put cash book storage in debit 400, cash book carriage inward 1,000 in debit. Lastly, we put it cash book sales in credit 400. Then we have to prepare memorandum for joint venture, which is we have to put every joint venture in one memorandum, one ledger, like this. Okay. We take it all this cash book, purchase book, cash book, we put it here. 12,000, 10,000, 180, 500, 200, 400, and 1,000. In debit side, Ali sale 6,500, cash book sales 26,000, cash book sales 8,000, cash book sales 5,800, and last but not least, cash book sales 400. This one, okay. Then we have to prepare profit. Total it up first. We got it as 46,700. Then we total it Total for this one, we got it as for 24,280. So the profit will be 22,420. Okay. So we take this one, joint venture profit percentage, which is half is 10%, 155%, and half is 55%. To 22,420 times 55%, we got it 7,847. Just we got 2,242. Half is 12,331. So this we put it in ledger, push it to ledger back, and journal entry. And okay, one, 7, 8, 4, 7, 1, Hafiz. Hafiz 12, 3, 3, 1, and just 2, 2, 4, 2. Right. Okay. So total up, we got joint venture with 1.5 piece. Balance CD in credit, we got 17,742. Balance BD asset, because in debit, right? So this will be cash due from 17,742. Okay, total up, we got total up overall, we got 39800. Balance joint venture with just and one, we got it balance CD in debit, which is liability 31073. So cash due to just and Hafiz in debit 31073. 31073. Last but not least, Hafiz book. Balance CD will be on credit side 1331, and balance BD is asset, which is 13331. So this will be cash due from 13331 in credit side. So cash due to will sama dengan cash due from, which is RM 31073. 31073 sama dengan equal to 17742 plus 13331. That's all. Okay. Okay. Pisau. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you. That's all from me. Thank you.